Well, welcome back. So I apologize for the last one not having audio. Yeah, there was like a double recording track of my mic on the last one. That's unfortunate, but I guess it was a pretty clean run, and the only thing that really was interesting was the one camera drone that was like by the door that I had to kind of move around. I ended up having to kill him because I couldn't actually spin him around. And then like all the other guards were fairly easily repositioned to face the correct direction. I did end up buying a couple things, which were the buster chips, and then I knew that the end of the mode was coming up, so basically there's no point in having like a ton of money at the end. Um, so that's why I bought so much stuff. This thing seems pretty good with something that has 2 turns reductions, or someone that uses this many things to that has items, this many items. So this should be pretty good, hopefully. And stim is actually very nice, and I will have stim. I'll probably use stim at some point. I'll move this guy to her and get her hacking number 3, anarchy number 3, so she can use it on wherever she goes within the mission. Alright, so final stage, it's all or nothing really, so question is whether or not I want to max some more stuff here, or if I want to dump some stuff here. I think we're pretty much set. This guy is as good as you're gonna see. He can break everything, he can cloak, he can tackle anything, yeah. Hold on, is that right? Yeah. So let's do this.
Sankaku has intercepted one of our client's couriers. He's got important intel stored in a cerebral implant, and we've located him here.
FTM, Central Security Complex.
Your task is to break in, locate the courier, and recover the information. One final note. The implant is set to explode if the courier loses consciousness, so we have to work fast.
So there's a room in here that will have the courier. There will be a guard watching him, just like the detention center has a guard watching watching over the prisoner, kind of, or the terminal for the prisoner. Once you free the courier, you have a set amount of time to get him to the leave the building. This is very interesting. I say this because if I open this door and lead this guy over here, what's actually going to happen is... oh, what is going to happen? I think what's going to happen is this guy will move here. Oh my gosh. I don't want to... okay, so there's no cover here. That's the main point here. There's no cover. So if they check this place out, they'll see me. So I would either have to knock them out or use cloak somehow. If I open this thing, this guy comes here. I don't think this guy actually gets here. If he gets here first, he'll check it out, and this guy will not actually move at all, which is not necessarily what I want. Alright, so how's this gonna work? This is gonna work. This guy's also stationary. I don't know who comes first. what I do know is I need to be like here or so. And I need a cloak. You guys will see what happens here. And I need to start hacking this. The alternative method would have been for me to like hack the drone.
Checking it out. Nothing.
The alternative method would have been me to hack the drone and then tackle him as he comes through. The reason why I stood over here instead of like here when I cloaked was because there was a slight chance that when he turned around he was still facing this direction. Like that sometimes happens. But he didn't. Alright, Alright, excuse me. I think that's it. Alright, good. So they're both facing the other direction now. Hopefully I don't actually need to go through that doorway. You normally don't need to go through any locked doorways. So, okay, this is a sound bug. Normally they're daemon protected and all they do is prevent you from running through the area. Wow. Seeing that this is the last mission, I'm not even sure that I really want to be doing a full clean clear like my other missions. It's not really necessary. Or I mean, there's not that much of a benefit anymore, obviously. I will see what I can do about that though. It would be nice to say that I attempted my best for all these. Although having daemons on them really does suck. I guess I can spend a point here. There's a camera over here that I would like to start hacking. Okay. It's a level 4, so it might be necessary for him to use cloak again. Might be necessary for him to use cloak again and use this chip. It would save me like 3 turns. Oh, huh. Well, I will definitely be using cloak in that case because that would save me now 4 turns. That was kind of a mistake. Alright. Actually, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Can I actually... Yeah, I have the cloak. This is a little awkward. I think I actually need to be standing next to that area. Yeah, I have to stand next to it in order to hack it. Alright, the torque injector is actually proving to be pretty darn useful so far. Unfortunately, I can't go further here. It's possible that nothing else is in this room, but again, not gonna particularly risk it. I have a strong feeling that there will be more drones, so I can't actually use hearing to guarantee that there's no guards. Alright, so what do we have here? We have a camera drone facing... We have 2 camera drones? No, 1 camera drone. Which way is he facing? He's facing this way, okay. Maybe not necessary for me to actually enter this thing. Wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna need this power. Luckily. Alright, here I have to hide before I open this door. I wonder if this guy was stationary. I wouldn't be able to tell from hearing. One of the things about these drones is just using like one of these EMP packs, they don't actually kill it. They just disable it for a turn or so. At least this guy is fairly... have a fair amount of energy to deal with him. The best way to deal with these guys is not using Parasite, obviously, because it takes 1 turn to unlock. It's to use either like lockpick or one of the other ways that breaks multiple firewalls per turn. Alright, so in any case, I will need to take cover. I probably have a spare action point to peek. And there's the camera. I will definitely hack that. And there's some other stuff here, so I'm gonna hack all this stuff. This. Not necessarily this drone. When he comes back, he will be facing this direction, and I might need to hack him. We'll see. These guys are very slow movers, by the way. Let's see. Can I spend an extra action point to... Well, I can have her move here, and that was... yeah. So yeah, I'll spend an action point. He'll be best getting there, okay. I probably should have hacked one more thing over here before I did that. Yeah, they move so slow. And yeah. Let's see, he goes back. He should be going back all the way here. Alright. I have some spare power here, so I'll hack. Oh, that was a null drone over here. Oh, one of the things about null drones is they actually One of the things is they prevent people from hacking within the area, but they also allow you to. They also have some valuables inside them, some tech like the scanner amps on some of the levels. I'm not going to deal with that. And I guess I'm done. Oh yeah, I wanted to like maybe hack this thing. And this thing. Actually, a weapon wouldn't be bad at this moment. Like, this guy is moving so slowly. How can I steal from this guy? What? That's really weird. Okay. I've never stolen from one of those guys before. Um, oh, shoot. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. I meant to steal from him. Why can't I steal from him? What? I'm confused. That seems like a bug. But in any case, he's gonna start moving around. Alright. Not much to be done there. Hack sound bug. No, I want to steal. I want to steal this thing. Alright. Alright, so there's the dude. So hopefully this guy doesn't act like the douche, the douche captain from before. As in, I don't know how his mechanics works anymore. It's possible that they completely changed everything. Here. What's going to happen is I need to spin this guy around so that he's no longer facing this dude. I think if I move here.
Hey, what was that?
Okay, I just spent him in the wrong direction. Um, question is, can I get him to spin in the correct direction now? I don't know that I can. Um, I think maybe if I use them here. Alright, so looks like they changed it a little bit. By which I mean there used to be a way for you to cause him to go to this area and then he would turn around and go here afterwards. Either that or this room is just different than normal rooms. I'm considering just knocking him out and not having to deal with this. I just have to be wary about this guy patrolling the area afterwards. I think that's fine. And I'll drag him like behind this thing so that if he somehow like is looking, it's gonna be very hard for him to find it. And I'll free him next turn. I'll transfer item this turn though. Alright. It's time to start rehacking this guy. You just want him to be constantly under control. Alright, this is gonna be the last stage, so I'm just gonna go. This won't be a full clear like my other ones. Not gonna bother. I'll do that if I do like if I had to do this on a endless mode, but one of the things I dislike about this run was like I never got the hunter program, so I never had access to like handle these daemons in the method that I would really prefer. That being the case, I can still do fairly well. But yeah, let's see where this guy's going. He's hunting that spot. Okay. And I'll drag this guy over here. The question is whether or not I want to explore this area. Not really. Yep. Where are you going? He's hunting this spot. And it'll actually take him like 3 turns to do that. Alright, in that case, what do I want to do with my time? Probably just start hacking things. Maybe like I can hack these things like using a chip at the end. Maybe this thing. This guy should probably be like here. I'll grab like what on my way out. Maybe I'll grab something here. I don't know about that bug that didn't allow me to get his buster chip afterwards. Maybe hack this thing. Do I want to do that? Not really. Yep. This guy is so slow. Interesting. Alright, yeah, waiting for him to go over here. And then I can pass. And he's gonna turn off for a couple more turns. More treasure. Yeah. That's one of the worst daemons ever. Increasing everyone's firewall. Alright. It would be interesting if the end of your normal mode was like just cause you to just go into endless mode immediately. That would change this gameplay definitely if you knew that you had actually more things to do. But as is, like, oh. Alright, so this is a little interesting. What is she doing right here? She's hidden. So this guy is actually gonna get knocked over when he comes through. As for him, Oh, there's the dart gun. This is one of the best dart guns. A little too piercing. Doesn't uses ammo. Just charges up every 5 turns. That was one of the things I really wanted to buy at some point before the end. Would have saved me a lot of headache on some of those missions. Probably should use Paralyzer there. Well, I have to say, I did not know that I could, whether or not I would have been able to do this totally without any form of like extra program to handle like in the daemons, but it's actually surprising. Or even any other power generation programs like or not power generation, but firewall hack programs. Like I usually go for lockpick number 2 as my secondary program in that regard. Alright. What if I'm pretty sure I picked this guy. Yep. And there we have it. If this guy didn't have a certain number of turns, I might have actually waited a few turns to make sure that I had cleared the rest of the level before I rescued him or started the rescue process. Alright. And that is it. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I think my next series will probably be either either on next patch or just an endless mode run. I'll probably go with Zoo and Banks because yeah, everything is easier with Zoo and Banks. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the missions, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.